There's a song I must sing, it's a well-known song, but the tune is bitter and it doesn't take long to learn. I can learn that pretty little world that seems so bright, that pretty little world that seems delightful can burn. Let me learn, let me learn. Shining somewhere, bright light somewhere, invite me to come there and learn. And I'm ready, I can hear it, those sirens singing. Inside my ears, I hear them all singing, come learn. Who knows, maybe all the visions that I see may be waiting just for me to say, take me there and make me see it. Make me feel it. I know it's so, I know that it maybe can be. Let me learn. Shining somewhere, those lights not only glitter but once there, they burn. But I'm ready, I can hear it, sirens singing. Don't listen closer, maybe you'll never return. Who knows, maybe all the visions that I see may be waiting just for me to say, take me there and make me a part of it, make me see it, make me feel it. I know it's so, I know that it really may be.
A song called I Can See It.
And you can't,
And I
you?
forgot to put my glasses on before we started it. And now I know why every time we looked at doing this song for the show the last 2 years, we got, we'll do it next time.
We punted a lot on that, I know.
We'll do it next time. Anyway,
well,
thank you all for coming and to our it's really a live show. We just have two things that aren't live tonight. But thank you. I see Sandy's out there from Chicago, and Michael and Bennett Lee, and Vincent also in Chicago, too. Vincent and Sandy, and David and Jan Allen tonight too. So good to see you, and Dawn, and a long list of people who I can't see now because the screen keeps going up.
A long list.
You know what? I just realized, Michael. You know why I can't read the screen as well anymore, because with the new camera angle, it's further away. It takes in more.
I know, but you look so pretty.
But it takes in more, but it's very hard to read. Hi,
Well,
Greg.
I am seeing...
And Bill Tomer and Michelle Mercado.
Yes.
And Judy and Dottie.
You may have mentioned Ed McLaughlin already.
And McLaughlin, too.
Rachel Wyfall.
We just named like all the way around the whole United States pretty much.
Jim
Stefan
Nichols.
and Pam. Marjorie. Who?
Jim Nichols, Penny Katz,
Yay,
Aileen
Penny
O'Neill Stahl,
Katz.
checking in from Florida, Patricia from Atlantic City, and Marjorie. Hi, Marjorie. You're there every week. And your sister, Kat.
Yay.
And let's see, Michael Arnold and Bill Tomer.
Peg and Jay Allwright, too.
Yeah. And your cousin Patty and Greg Dwarnikowski.
Yep.
Lots of people.
So we have a really fun show tonight. We have two singers that have never been in the studio tonight, and two that haven't been in a long time. So it's almost like a whole new troupe here tonight.
Yeah, it is.
And so why don't we get started? What do you think, Michael? Let's just move right on.
Well, we do, and I'll tell you what, it's so funny. The first singer, we had the microphone and everything all set up, and then I looked at him and I looked at the thing. I'm like, this isn't gonna work. He's the tallest guy in the room. Let's call.
Yes, and we sound checked before him, the shortest person in the room. So
right there you go.
That was really fun.
We were at all altitudes today. But the tall one, I'm looking up to him now. Of course, I looked up to him all the time. Matthew Allen.
Matthew Allen is back and live. It's been how long has it been since you've been on the show or in the studio?
In the studio, almost 2 years.
Like a long time,
It was
right?
like one of the first shows when you had people coming in. When you
Yeah,
only had
so it
one
was like
person
2
at a
years
time.
ago.
Yeah, May 2021 I was in here.
Yeah, in 2021. So
Yep.
it's almost 2 years.
Yep.
And you were, of course, in our green screen show 2 weeks ago. We had your wonderful
Oh,
production of Hair.
Thank you.
That was fun. It was fun to revisit that, yeah.
That was.
Oh, my
So
God.
you're doing two songs tonight that I love because they are just, I call them Broadway standards. And
I have to live up to my name, Broadway Matt.
Broadway Mad, that's what
I
we
think-
love.
Bob, there was something we were going to tell everybody first.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Do you wanted to share something
Yeah, we
tonight?
had to tell you all something. I am not wearing underwear today. No, I'm not wearing underwear today. Not that you probably care much about my underwear. Still, nonetheless, I gotta say that I'm not wearing underwear today.
I believe that
everybody.
qualifies as too much information.
It wouldn't be a Matthew appearance without opening with that. That's our little gag that we do everywhere we go. That is actually from Avenue Q, believe it or not.
Yep.
So you're still Broadway Matt by doing
That's
that.
right.
Broadway Matt tonight. So.
All right, Broadway Matt, I'm going to let you sing.
All right.
Matthew Allen.
Oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow the overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live.
Yay, Matthew Allen!
We can never have too much of that song.
Never. And it's so appropriate because I never know what street Matthew and Cindy are living on anymore. We had them in the wrong town.
I had them in the
noticed it
wrong
does still
town and
say
everything.
Limehorn, but
Yeah, we had you in the wrong town. Well,
Now you're in Yardley.
Yardley. You're in Yardley. You're moving up in the world. You're in
Yes.
Yardley. It's
We
great
try.
to have
We
you back.
try.
And this is one of my favorite. This is the song, obviously the most famous song I'd say from Chorus Line. But when I was a kid, we had the sheet music on the piano. There were certain things. It was always like Barry Manilow's sheet music on the piano.
Uh-huh.
And
this
this,
song? Oh,
and
okay,
this,
good.
and this. So
All right.
I have very fond memories of the song. I can't wait to hear you again.
The song from the show where my aunt that lived out on the main line said, I said, how did you like Chorus Line? She said, it was terrible. There were no sets. and she just totally missed the point that,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was, she
But,
didn't,
but they say you can't hum the sets.
you can't too. Anyway.
Matthew Allen.
all right, let's do this. Kiss today goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck, the same to you. But I won't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for
Matthew Allen.
Matthew Allen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You
Thanks
sing
for
well
being
without underwear. You really do.
It's the trick, that's what does the trick.
Yes,
here.
don't try that at
Actually,
home.
usually the tighter the underwear, they say.
What's that?
Just
Well, you should try it once.
we'll see.
All
I'm no
right.
Matthew Allen. Great to see you.
Thank you, Matt. It's always good to have
Thank
you.
you. So good to see you
Tonight, too. Everybody's looking forward to seeing you on the show back here live. I forgot to mention, too, at the beginning of the show, the song that Michael sang was from the Fantastics.
Yes.
And I'm so excited that two of our singers from the show are going to be in the Kelsey Theater production. And Christina Freeman is the lead, the girl,
Yeah.
in the show. And
Yeah.
Tom Chiola is playing, I guess
Absolutely.
it's her father, the dad.
Yeah,
Would
I
that be
think
her
so.
father?
Well, while you say hello to people, I'm going to get our next singer set up. So I'll be back.
Oh, so you get the next singer set up. So I'm really excited about it because, oh darn, it just happens to fall on Super Bowl Sunday. Well, anyway, it turns out it's a matinee at 2 o'clock, so I'll still be home in time for the Super Bowl. However, it is also a big fundraiser in New Hope, so I will be at Burlesque and Bucks instead of the Super Bowl. But it should be, the Eagles are going to be in the Super Bowl, so that's very big for those of us in the
is.
Philadelphia area. It's extremely big.
Yes.
So now I'm torn. I will be the one watching the benefit show with my phone on so I could keep checking the score. What time's the game start?
6:30.
Oh yeah, it's all at the same time.
Yeah. Don't worry. The Super Bowl is very long because it's not. It's almost like the game is secondary to all the pageantry, right? Which is a shame. It takes a long time to play that game.
Oh yeah.
So it'll still be going on when you get out.
Well, anyway, we have somebody I have known a very long time because I know her from my old Odette's days. That's where I first met her. And she used to, well, let's talk to her. I want to talk to her about her murder mystery company and all that.
Good.
That's all the stuff she was doing when I first met her.
Okay.
She is here for the first time on the show, Claudia Perry.
Claudia Perry. Hey. Gosh, and you came all the way from Bucks County to Bucks County.
All the way from Newtown.
I'm gonna have you talk like right into the microphone because
Okay.
it's so. This is how ours work.
Okay.
So yeah, tell me, how did you meet this one?
Well, I met Bob because he was playing at Odette's all the time, and I was with a murder mystery company for many years. And after the shows, we'd come by and we'd sing with Bob and drink and have a fabulous time.
We did. We had a lot.
We had a great time.
Those were back in the days when we didn't have to get out at a certain time either.
Yes, we were there till 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes. It was fun.
So you've been singing forever?
Well, yes, I'm an actress, I'm a singer, I'm a composer lyricist, I'm a playwright, I'm a director, and a theater critic. I cover all the bases. And right now I have a song, All the Little Children. It's on 6 music platforms. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music,
And so if
Pandora.
if they just Google, go on the platform and put Claudia Perry.
Claudia
and
Perry, and it'll come up, All
it'll
the
come
Little
up.
Children.
Fabulous, fabulous, awesome. So, and today you're singing for us, a classic Rodgers and
A
Hart.
classic. Well, my favorite composer is Rodgers and Hart, and I think
One of mine, too.
it comes from a great show, Pal Joey, that nobody does anymore, because the show is great.
Yeah,
it's
it
really
is.
realistic. It's much better than the movie.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
and it's
ever does
very
it.
different than the movie. Very different than the movie, and it has a great score.
And then the second song I'm going to sing is actually by Helen Humes. It's a blues,
Oh,
and it's got a lot of good advice for ladies.
I love that song too. And guess what, Claudia?
What?
The music just arrived.
just in
Hallelujah.
time.
I don't have to wing it.
Just in
It's
time.
just arrived. That's what I was doing. I
found
was
you
not
just
checking
in time.
modern technology. I was actually able to receive a PDF and put it onto my iPad while we were talking. I
And
love
without his glasses.
And I got my glasses, so we're going to put those
Yes,
on right
please
now.
use your
Anyway, but the
glasses.
first one I know.
Please welcome to the virtual piano bar for the very first time, Claudia Perry.
He's a fool, and don't I know it? But a fool can have his charms. I'm in love, and don't I show it like a babe in arms? Love's the same old sad sensation. Lately, I've not slept a wink. since this half-pint imitation put me on the blink. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Wouldn't sleep and couldn't sleep till love came and told me I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. When he talks, he is seeking words to get off his chest. Horizontally speaking, he's at his very best. I'll sing to him, each spring to him, and worship the trousers that cling to him, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. Men are not a new sensation. I've done pretty well, I think, but there's half-pint imitation put me on the blink. I'm vexed again, perplexed again. Thank God I can be oversexed again, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I.
Claudia Perry.
I love that song.
Thank you.
Everybody loves that song.
I love the verses you chose too, because there are several. You chose the naughty ones.
Of course I did.
I love that.
They're the best.
They are the best. Horizontally speaking.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. So anyway, this next song, I'm so excited. Do you have the music, Bob? Are you ready?
I
Yes,
do.
I think Bob has
I have two versions of the music. I have that, and then I have this.
Oh.
However, I think I am safer with that.
You know, remember when everything was like that?
Yes, I do.
When I first met Bob, he was carrying around like 7 cases of
That's
music.
what.
Oh, yes.
You
Yeah.
remember, right? You walk
Yeah.
into Odette's, and you had to be like the truck like backed up against that unload, and because he had everything just in case, which was so
Well-
funny. He rarely needed it because so much of it is up here.
My husband is an arranger, and you have to see the kind of music that he has to carry for a 17-piece.
Yeah,
big
for
band.
all the
Because
pieces.
I sang with the 17-piece big band jazz celebration for several years, and we made a CD too, which is a lot of fun. And then the place went out of business, and we don't have a big place for a 17-piece big band. So
So it's a lost art in many ways.
got to find a new venue.
Yeah. Once again,
Okay.
Claudia Perry.
Well, this is advice for all you ladies out there in the audience. I'm gonna tell all you girls a secret. Please keep it to yourselves. I'm gonna tell all you girls a secret. Please keep it to yourselves. 'Cause it's $1 million secret, so please don't tell nobody else. Now, if you're a real young girl and you want to get rich quick, get an old man, girls, and that'll be the lick. All those old men are fine. They really know just what to do. You see, they'll give you lots of loving, but they'll give you a whole lot of money too. Now he'll scratch you on your thighs. He'll scratch you on your thighs. He'll say, wake up, you fine young thing, give me my bonus exercise. Yes, those old men are fine. They really know do. You see, they'll give you lots of loving, but they'll give you a whole lot of money too. Now, I got a man, he's 78, and I'm just 53. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but his will's made out to me. Although no matter fine, baby, yeah, they really know just what to do. You see, they'll give you lots of loving, but they'll give you a whole lot of money too. Now I told all you young girls exactly what to do. Now listen up, all you ladies, if you're over 32, get you a young one, and raise him to your hand. He'll make you think life is wonderful. Yes, you'll think the world is grand. Now he'll spend all your money, make your life a hell on earth, but when he takes you in his arms, love, you'll get your money's worth. Get you a young one, baby, yeah, and raise him to your hand. He'll make you think life is wonderful. Yes, you'll think the world is grand. Now, just take a look in the barnyard. See that fat old hen? She's got a fresh young cock. A doodle-doo, she feels just like a chick again. Get you a young one, honey, yeah, and raise him to your hand. He'll make you think life is wonderful. Yes, you'll think the world is great. Thank
Claudia
you.
Perry!
How fun.
With some good advice.
You know, Claudia, all I kept thinking of the whole time you're singing that song was back in the old day at Odette's, this woman used to come in named Madeline, and she used to always lean over the piano and she'd say, I need to find an old rich man on dialysis and marry him. that was her big line. Oh, God. Anyway, so let's get moving right along, too, because we have a lot of stuff going on here tonight.
We do.
So this next song we have back for the first time in 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, maybe. It could be 7 months. Penny Katz is back.
Penny Katz.
And she is going to do, I think it's a K-Star song that I had never heard before till she introduced it to me. And so here with the Rock and Roll Waltz making her return, not a comeback, it's a return, is Penny Katz.
One night I was late, came home from a date, took off my hat at the door. Then from the front room I heard a jump tune. I looked in and here's what I saw. There in the night was a wonderful scene. Mom was dancing with Dad to my record machine. And while they danced, only one thing was wrong. They were trying to waltz to a rock and roll song. 1, 2, and then rock. 1, 2, and then roll. They did the rock and roll waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It looks so cute to me. I love the rock and roll waltz. 1, 2, and then rock. 1, 2, and then roll. 1, 2, and then jump. It's good for your soul. It's old, but it's new. Let's do the rock and roll waltz. There in the night was a wonderful scene. Mom was dancing with Dad to my record machine. And it's new. Let's do the rock and roll waltz. Let's do the rock and roll waltz. Let's do the rock and roll waltz.
Isn't that fun? I've never heard that song before. The Rock and Roll Waltz.
No, it's new.
That's what we're all saying over here. Nobody ever heard it.
I love the hair color, Penny. Keep it.
Penny looks great.
what
I
I'm saying.
love Penny.
Love
Looks
it.
great. I gave her a lecture, and I said, "You look great."
Yep, she does.
All you
And-
need, Penny. All you need are these. You just need these, and everything will be
We
fine.
got a couple pair lying around here if you want them.
We have all left over from a show a couple months ago. They're the one prop I don't want to put away.
Props find their way into this office and they never leave.
So we also want to thank all of you who are supporting our show so wonderfully, and all our wonderful angels out there, and with all your Venmo and PayPal and checks and whatever supporting our overhead to keep the show going. It's extremely helpful and it pays off because we are here. We're going to keep going. So thank you so much. And I see so many people I want to say hi to. And hopefully I will as the night goes on. If I miss you, it's not because I don't love you. It's just because I don't see you there.
I made it more difficult for you to find people.
But hi, Jean Jekyll and Sylvia. I know you're out there watching. And Happy and Sam, thank you for your amazing note that arrived today. That was so sweet of you
amazing.
two. Or you've never missed a show. And Ted and Kathy are out there too. And I know that Dr. George and Donna are out there also. And Andy and Marianne and my friend Ruth. And so many people. And Sue DiCrescente and Mary Helen are out there watching. Everybody's on the mend and getting better. And I love it. People tell me that they're in recovery for something and they find happiness watching our show.
That's great.
That makes me happy too.
So what makes me happy is we have the return of Richard Kim.
Richard Kim.
And what makes me particularly happy is I'm here this time as opposed to last time when I wasn't. We had some technical issues with last time, and I'm so glad you're back because the people that actually hear what you really sound like. Like if you didn't know that we had technical difficulties, you sort of sounded like I don't know, like this crazy Darth Vader kind of tries to sing in the galaxy far, far away.
I couldn't even watch it because I was like, I don't want to know what that sounds like.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
It was smart of you to not watch it.
Yeah,
Richard.
smart. I was on the train. I was on the train coming back. And I was like, no. So anyway, I'm so glad you're here.
So Richard, tell us some great things that happened to you since you were here last.
Yes,
I know you have
and
exciting
remember,
news
lean
you can
into
talk
the
about
microphone.
now, right?
Okay, so I'm allowed to talk about this, I think, but who cares? It's gonna air anyways. So
Oh, it didn't air yet? Oh.
Yeah, but it's fine. I was called in to audition for American Idol, tried out, realized it wasn't for me, and then walked away from it, and just back home.
Oh, okay, cool.
I like my quiet life. So
All right, that's nice. That's an interesting choice. I like that. I mean, yeah, we like having you. I like that. When I play on Monday nights at the Asbury, you walk in and bring the house down, and it's kind of fun. And we got to try out our numbers the other night there, and everybody loved it, especially the second one. But let's start out with this first one, a song I never thought I'd play on the show, ever.
Richard, well, there's a first for everything. Richard Kim.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. Just to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. Oh baby, oops, I did it again. I play with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. my problem is this. I'm dreaming away, wishing that heroes, they truly exist. I cry watching the days. Can't you see I'm a fool in so many ways? 'Cause to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. Oh baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
Channeling Britney Spears, Richard Kim.
I never thought in a million years I'd be playing Britney Spears on the show.
I love it. It's awesome.
Playing Oops, I Did It Again.
And you couldn't go more different on this next one. I mean, going from something...
But this next one is
Bubblegummy.
very hot right now.
It is hot right now. And this
Because
is...
we all want to talk about the two of the big movies that came out lately. Well, one's up for an Academy Award, I believe, Elvis, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is about Whitney Houston. And so what do you think Richard's going to do, Whitney or Elvis?
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. No.
Richard, I don't see... Well,
You
know
actually
what?
probably could do that.
Actually, Richard, you could probably sing anything. So
Yes.
I can see you doing Elvis totally.
Yeah, we'll just get you some sideburns. That's right. They think they're
Oh,
dressed...
they make them. They have glasses that they're attached to.
There you
You
go.
know.
Yeah. But that's not what you're doing tonight. You're a little bit of Whitney Houston for us. Richard Kim.
A few stolen moments is all that we share. You've got your family and they lead you there. Though I try to resist being last on your list, but no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you. It's not very easy living all alone. My friends try and tell me find a man of my own, but each time I try, I just break down and cry. 'Cause I'd rather be home feeling blue. So I'm saving all my love for you. You used to tell me we'd run away together. Love gives you the right to be free. You said to be patient, just wait a little longer. But that's just an old fantasy. I've got to get ready, just a few minutes more. Gonna get that old feeling when you walk through that door. 'Cause tonight is the night for feeling alright. We'll be making love the whole night through. So I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love for you. No other woman is gonna love you more. 'Cause tonight
Richard Kim, belting it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Spelled it out.
great. That was
Gigi
great.
says. Patricia loved it. Wally loved it. Cousin Patty loved it. Kathy Brzezinski was out there watching it too. I heard we have people watching tonight out in Scotland too. Is that right? Is Bennett out there tonight? Yes?
Dennis.
Danny.
Dennis.
Dennis. And we have sometimes we have Ronan
It's a
out there in
diva.
Ireland, and we have Jane out there in England, and Janet Moskis is out there too, and Joseph from Slovakia. Aileen and Vinny are down in Florida.
Well, thank you so much, Richard. Thank
Richard,
you
so much fun. Thank you. Now you get to hear what Richard really sounded like, right?
Right.
We got to get our next singer ready too while
do.
we're chatting.
Why don't you talk about the upcoming themes?
Well, let me say hi to Christian real quick. Hi, Christian. Good to have you out there with us. Are you having fun?
I am. I was looking forward to Richard, and he did not disappoint. So I'm glad we got to hear him tonight.
You did. Wait, didn't you do a Whitney song last time?
I did. Yeah.
You sang "I Have Nothing."
I did it nowhere near the original key like Richard just did. That was crazy.
Richard's amazing, though. We're glad to have him
That was
here.
pretty amazing for sure. I'm glad I got to hear it.
Thank you so much, Christian. So we love having you here. I see Vika's out there too. A lot of singers are watching tonight. Jimmy Two Canes is out there. So upcoming shows.
There's quite a few.
So next week, I want to tell you about next week's show. And Ronan is out there. Look at that. Ronan is out there from Ireland. I love that you're there, Ronan. Next week we're doing a show. We're doing Linda Ronstadt.
Yes.
Now there's a little twist to this. Almost 3 years ago, when we first started the show, we did a night of Linda Ronstadt and Eagles.
Mm-hmm. The Eagles, yeah.
Apparently, the Eagles do not feel so
They're
good
not very
about
charitable. No.
people doing a show with their music, so they made sure that the show could never air. So the show was pulled from YouTube.
It was. It's
But
crazy.
I have been wanting, since we did it, for a lot of reasons, I've been wanting to pull the Linda songs from it, and the hell with the other ones. And
Eagles, you suck. Not the Philadelphia Eagles, the other Eagles.
so that's the other Eagles, right?
The other Eagles.
So we are going to present that show that nobody really ever saw. All of you who tried to look on the library to find it, it doesn't exist. So we're going to resurrect that, peppered with a couple new songs and live singers here as well.
So it'll be about half live and half on tape. So the ones from tape are from 3 years ago, and it's kind of fun to look back at those videos and see them because some of them are really, really good, by the way.
Yeah, they're really good.
But it's just so interesting to see where we were then, where we are now.
So that's going to be a really good show. I'm looking forward to it. I love all those songs. And then February 15th, this is Michael's idea, since it's the day after Valentine's Day. And the day after most things is called what? A hangover. Michael's calling it the Valentine's Day Hangover Show. So this is about love, unrequited love lost, bitter love.
Bitter love, yeah.
L is for the way you look. Does that mean I have to open the show singing that song?
Maybe. It'll be fun.
I have the feeling that's how that's going to have to go down. I'm just going to have to sing that because I can spell. And then also we have our show February 22nd. We're off to see The Wizard, which is almost full. Songs from The Wiz, The Wicked, and The Wizard of Oz. We have another variety show coming up on March 1st with a whole different cast too. March 8th, I'm determined to do my show with the lyrics of Carl Sigmund. Any singer that wants to be in it, I'll send you the list of the 20 hits he had, and you'll be shocked that you know so many of them. March 15th is just about, I think it's full now. We have our first Sondheim show March 15th, and I have the feeling if more singers come running, we might have to do a second Sondheim show.
We need to change the name of that Carl Sigmund show. It needs something jazzy.
Okay, that's
We'll
right.
think about that.
You're the marketing guy,
I know,
so
we'll think about that.
we'll come up with that. All I have to do is pick one of his songs, like,
Yeah, something.
one of his many songs, like this one.
Where do I begin?
He wrote Love Story.
Yeah.
And Marshmallow World, Till da 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 da. I know, I'm not gonna sing. Anyway, I have a wonderful surprise. I mean, not surprise, but special guest tonight that I am so proud to have here. I adore this woman. What an incredible performer and just a dear, darling person and a teacher as well. Please welcome Andrea Carlson. Andrea Carlson.
Hello.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me here tonight and amongst all these amazing singers. It's a great pleasure. And thank you all out there in virtual world for tuning in tonight.
I love it, virtual world. It is a virtual world.
Right.
But what do you do in the real world? Tell me about what you're currently doing or working on, and how you got into singing.
Oh, okay.
The
That's
short
a
version.
lot. The short version.
Yeah.
I've been singing ever since I was 2. Apparently, I would go out in the aisle of church and just stand in the aisles and sing. But I also play guitar, and so I teach classical guitar at Settlement Music School. But I'm in the middle of my 6th CD. It'll be released sometime in March, and this was an album that I recorded in Scotland this summer, where I play at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival every year.
Fabulous.
And anyway. A lot of good stuff. Shows coming up, website, all those things.
I love it. I would next time bring your guitar.
Okay,
I think
well,
that'd be right. That'd be so cool. I would love that. We don't
but
have
it's
enough.
a piano thing.
It's a piano bar, but
Me,
Bob can accompany
Bob.
you and Bob. I mean, come on, we can work it out. We've
So
done
one
crazy
thing about
things.
Andrea is when Andrea and I, we agreed that we would just meet up today and I'd look at her book and pick out 2 songs. My head was spinning.
Mm-hmm.
I love her choice of repertoire. I wanted to do every song in this book of like hundreds of songs, like every one. So we narrowed it down to 2. So I said to Andrea, you're just going to have to come back and come back and come back and come back.
I'm not sure
have me, I'd
either
love
of these songs have been on the show in 3 years.
All right. Well,
None of these songs have been on the show. And you have a lot of fans out there watching. I see Tom Meany's out there watching. Tom, you know,
works at
and Jane
Settlement.
Arthur from that's and Dawn Kent is out there. She knows you.
Dawn, hi,
And-
Dawn. I hope you're feeling
Me
good.
too. I hope Dawn is.
Yeah.
on
So
the
we
mend.
all know you and love you.
We do.
All right, here we go.
All right, Andrea Carlson.
Comes a rainstorm, get your rubbers on, your feet comes a snowstorm. You get a little heat, comes love, nothing can be done. Comes a fire, well you know just what to do, blow a tire. You get another shoe, comes love, nothing can be done. Don't start hiding, 'cause there isn't any use. You start sliding when your heart turns on the juice. Comes a headache, you could lose it in a day. Comes a toothache, call your dentist right away. Comes love, nothing can be done. Comes a heat wave, you can hurry to the shore. Comes a summons, you can hide behind a door. Comes love, nothing can be done. Comes the COVID, you can quarantine the world. Comes a mousey, you can chase him with a broom. Comes love, nothing can be done. Well, that's all, brother, if you've ever been in love. Oh, that's all, brother, well, you know just what I'm speaking of. Comes depression, You can get another break, comes a nightmare. You can always stay awake, comes love. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. Comes love. Nothing can be done.
Andrea Carlson. That's definitely a hangover song for.
That's right.
That's
right?
a Valentine's Day hangover
Gosh,
song.
we've got that
If I've
one.
ever heard one.
Right?
This next song is the complete opposite. This is like the most positive song probably ever written.
Right. This song was the song during COVID that just we all kept telling ourselves, right? We tried to be so positive, and well, it's a very special song. So thank you, Bob, for picking it. But also, I know that if my friend from Scotland, Dennis, is out there, it's his favorite song. So
There you go.
it's for you too.
Once again, Andrea Carlson.
Please don't be offended if I speak to you a while. Tears are out of place in eyes that were meant to smile. There's a simple way to make your biggest troubles small. Here's the happy secret of it all. Look for the silver lining whenever a cloud appears in the blue. Remember somewhere the sun is shining, so the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will banish sadness and strife. Always look for that silver lining and try to find the sunny side of life. Remember somewhere the sun is shining, so the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will banish sadness and strife. Always look for that silver lining and try to find the sunny side of life. Try to find the sunny side of life.
Andrea Carlson.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
What a perfect message to as we get to the wind down of our show. Because it is the end, it is near the end of the show, so that means it is what? It is what? What is it, Christian? What comes on the screen right now? Michelle Mercado named it. It is Michael time.
It is indeed.
And he picked a wonderful song tonight.
I picked a song. This is another song that's been on the list for a very, very long time that I kept pushing off. And we almost did it in the Lerner and Lowe show, even though it's just Alan J. Lerner and not Lowe. It's Charles Strauss. And I don't know why we haven't done it. It's been a while. I haven't sang it probably in about 10 years. But it's a really pretty song, and I kind of think maybe it fits some of the themes of the music we're thinking about tonight. So.
Yeah, it does fit tonight all too well. We'll just do it. Yeah. It's a song by Alan J. Lerner and Charles Strauss. Yeah. We did a Charles Strauss show, right?
We did.
Charles Strauss, who wrote Annie and Bye Bye Birdie and like that song Once Upon a Time.
We did a Lerner and Lowe show, right? So we've done.
I don't know if we did Lerner and Lowe. I'll look.
I remember singing.
If we didn't, we're going to.
I remember singing something from Brigadier, so I'm assuming.
Anyway, so doesn't matter. Now we're doing Lerner and Strauss.
Yes. From Dance a Little Closer, 1983. There's always one you can't forget. There's always one you can't forget. One who roams around your mind. One you cannot leave behind. Other smiles seem painted on. Other nights are here and gone. Other loves become a blur in other arms. You think of her across the room, along the street. You always hope perhaps you'll meet. Why won't it die? You try and yet you can't forget. You can't forget. You can't forget. One who roams around your mind. One you cannot leave behind. Other smiles seem painted on. Other nights are here and gone. Other loves become a blur in other arms. You think of her across the room, along the street. You always hope perhaps you'll meet. Why won't it die? You try and yet you can't forget. You can't forget. you can't forget.
Nice, Michael. Beautiful song.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob. It's a pretty
Beautiful,
song.
beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
song.
nobody really does that, so.
Anyway, so that song, actually, this is just funny how you picked this song. There's always one you can't forget. Well, as we finish our show, we do want to honor somebody tonight, my dear friend Valerie, who's not with us anymore as of a week ago. She was a friend of mine that I've known since I was 20 years old when I had my first piano playing job. And I found out later that she was not even 18. You had to be only 18 to drink in New Jersey at that time. Like the rebel that she was, she had a fake ID so that she could get in to see Bobby, which is true, which is what she said. So
And that was the
we
beginning
go
of a
back
long friendship, right?
a long time. And when I first started the virtual piano bar thing, she had not been singing for a little while, and so she wanted to get back into singing, and she was right there as a trooper, and she did the show every month up until this past summer when her health started to decline. So we wanted to do a little tribute. Michael put together a little montage of all the performances she did on the show, which was a lot more than we thought.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she did a lot, and the range to me was staggering when I started putting it together. And she was such a beautiful presence, such a
in every
glorious-
way, yeah. I mean, even 2 weeks ago when I was with her, she was just still, smiling and laughing, and she said, "I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat it." And I hoped she was right, but that wasn't the plan. So anyway,
this is for Valerie.
yeah. So Michael put together this tribute to her of all the numbers she's been in the last couple of years, which is a lot, and a lot of different kinds of music. She was probably the first person to introduce me to country music. And now I'm a fan. And the Guy is watching, so I want to send my love to Guy and Wanda, her mother, and her sister, Brenda, out there who are all watching too. Valerie.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and strolled the golden sand to sweethearts and the summer wind. South of the border, I rode back one day. There in a veil of white by candlelight, she knelt to pray. The mission bells told me that I mustn't stay. South of the border, down Mexico way. Start spreading the news, I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. I can make your sad heart sing. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee Waltz. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. And someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. Honor bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. You made me love you. I didn't guess you always knew it. Surely someday I'll look up and see the morning sun without another lonely night behind me. You know I love what you do. Keep dreaming of what you do. Don't be above what you do, so do what you do some more. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why do I love Paris? Because my love is near. But we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Take that look off your face. I can see through your smile. You would love to be right. I'll bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that bad news to my door. Oh, well, I've got news for you. I knew before. Everybody, oh, they love a winner. But nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. 2 cigarettes in an ashtray, my love and I in a small cafe. A stranger came along and everything went wrong. Now there's 2 cigarettes in the ashtray. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. If your heartache seems to hang around too long, and your blues keep getting bluer with each song, remember sunshine can be found behind that cloudy sky. So let your hair down and go on and cry. Well, if you're all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. Life was beautiful then. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, oh beautiful release. Memory seeps from my veins. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away.
And that was also her husband, Phil, in the picture. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention Phil at the beginning. Anyway, thank you all for joining us and endearing with us as we wanted to honor her because she was such a big part of this from day one, and she was there every time. I need her. So anyway, I love you all. Thank you for being with us tonight, and I will see you when we are back here next Wednesday night. Have a great night. Thanks.